Welcome back to Morrowind, the Evil Deity series. In these videos, I roleplay as the evil god Jusfor, whose pastime is thinking of and implementing the most creative and cruel torments for NPCs. In a previous video, I took over the bottom half of a manor in Vivek in order to create a place of endless torment for an unsuspecting NPC, but I forgot to compensate the owner for his loss. So before we do anything, let's go back and present him with an expensive glass sword. He won't even look me in the eye or acknowledge my existence. He's terrified of me, or is disgusted with me. In either case, he should be. Down here is where I have my first victim, trapped forever. I have the power to go into her mind to see what she's going through. Yep, she's gone completely mad. If you want more details about how she got there, you can go watch the first video of the series. Anyway, I've been putting off using this particular victim in a video until I had the most evil, sadistic idea possible. I'll give you a clue as to who they are. They're the first person new players struggle to find in this game, and they're forever shirtless. I probably already have them in the thumbnail, but I'm going to pretend you don't already know. For this evil project, I'm going to need a lot of moon sugar and skooma. It's a prohibited substance in Morrowind, and only the Khajiit and other shady groups will even touch the stuff. Every piece of moon sugar and bottle of skooma I like to sell to one vendor only, for reasons that are a little hard to explain. Alright, I think it's worth explaining. You see, I discovered something fun back in the day when I first played Morrowind. If you attack traders, they'll use all the items in their inventory. So if you attack a trader with 200 potions, they'll stand there and drink all 200 right in front of you. Here, have a listen. I've actually seen them die from drinking too many potions. One day I'd like to fill a trader's inventory with as many combinations of consumables as possible, just to see what crazy stuff will happen. So that's why Ajira has all the moon sugar and skooma I've accumulated while playing the game. I'd like to see what she does when she consumes all of it when I attack her at some point in the future. Next up is Gilberty. She helps me create some enchanted items. A ring that constantly paralyzes its wearer, and a ring that constantly restores health. Plus, one more nefarious item. But I'll keep that a surprise until the end of the video. Finally, it's time to go to the victim's house. If you haven't already guessed, our victim is Caius Cosades, or Cosades. I don't know how to pronounce it. He's a shirtless, drug-addicted quest giver for the main story.
You seem like very good company.
I imagine this place just reeks of BO. I take him outside, but previous experience moving NPCs around the map has taught me to think ahead. I decide to allow him to borrow the boots of blinding speed, just to make the experience of leading him around the map less tedious. I don't think the blinding curse has any effect on NPCs whatsoever. I realised then that I had forgotten to get a skooma pipe. I could have taken the one in his house, but it feels wrong to move it. Like it's an iconic item, you know? Like Fargoth's ring. I go to a pawnbroker who I know has a good quality skooma pipe, but since I have moon sugar and skooma in my inventory, she won't trade with me. So I dump all my contraband on the floor right in front of her. And suddenly, she will trade with me. She can see illicit substances when they're in my inventory, but not on the floor apparently. I also sell her the Dark Brotherhood gear I forgot I picked up when I disposed of one of their corpses. At this point, most of the traders in Morrowind are now sporting a Dark Brotherhood outfit because of me. I then lead him to Arkanthan. I think that's how it's pronounced. What I have left out of this video is the embarrassing footage of me getting lost and leading him halfway across the map in the opposite direction. I get confused in Balmorra as to whether I'm on the east or west side. In my defence, in the late game, you essentially fast travel everywhere, and it can mess with your sense of direction. I take him inside and begin to search around for a room I can lock him away in. I slowly come to the realisation that there are no such rooms, so I settle on this little area in the deepest depths of the ruins. No one should come across him here. Okay, now I can set up his torment. First, I give him Jusfor's cursed items. The ring that constantly paralyses its wearer, and a ring that constantly restores health, ensuring he never dies. Then I begin to place all the moon sugar and skooma in front of him, making sure it's within his sight range. To top it off, I put the skooma pipe down for good measure. And now, for the pièce de résistance, an exquisite shirt. This shirt is special because it has a certain enchantment on it. If he puts it on, it'll cure his paralysation, and he'll be able to absolutely gorge himself on the orgy of drugs in front of him. In case it's gone over your head, basically, the means to his salvation is a shirt. Now to leave the obligatory note, in case anyone comes across him.
I, the newest god in Morrowind, have seen fit to punish this individual to the limits of my imagination. His crime? Being a shirtless, drug-addicted Imperial, whose body odour offends my senses. Do not interfere with my handiwork, lest an even more terrible fate befall you. Jusfor.
And that's about it. You made it to the end. For those of you who have been leaving likes and comments, thank you so much. I really do appreciate the feedback. I have more ideas for torments, but I'll see how this video goes before committing to another one. Even if I don't do another Jusfor video, I have a few other Morrowind videos in mind. Yep, that's about all. Bye for now.